Hello, everyone. Oh, thank you so much for waiting. It's been a delay, but we are here. We are now. It is day 2. It is going to be a top 16. Welcome, all of the beautiful guys, gals, and non-binary pals. It is your boy, Eijiken, aka Jamaria. You know me outside the inters of the net, and we have Orca over here co-commentating.
What's up, guys? Good morning. It's great to be here. Excited to see some high-level DDR.
Yes, so a lot has happened so far. So currently, just to kind of catch you up, if you want to check out the bracket, !bracket in Twitch chat. If you are on YouTube, well, go to start.gg/Muteki4 and follow along with the bracket as you wish. But right now, we are almost to top 12. The 4 people that make it out of this bracket will go on to meet the already preceded people in top 8. Right now we have Jag and CelAnima, who just previously played Ambones and took it over Ambones in the tiebreaker.
Yeah, I believe we're 3 matches in now. Like you were saying, everyone left in this bracket is absolutely phenomenal. Any little mistakes here gonna definitely cost a lot in EX. Jag just taking 1 or 2 here at the beginning.
This pool is, I'm expecting this the second half of this pool to be absolutely ridiculous. After we had that breakout, commentators a bit quiet. Thank you. For one, my voice is kind of going, but we'll go ahead and adjust ourselves.
Yeah, I'd like to hear you a little hotter in my ears. Oh, sweet, sweet voice, yes.
All right. Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
Great. That's
I
phenomenal.
can definitely hear it.
Love that. Jag coming ahead by a decent margin here on Chinese Snowy Dance ESP. Handling these drills and these streams with ease. Very crispy steps here.
All right, CelAnima just now breaking into the 1000 EX score, picking up a great right there. So giving Jag a little bit more of a lead, leading by about 24 EX points right now. Jag still sitting on that gold combo. Love to see it.
Yeah, great consistency.
CelAnima picks up a miss. I can tell that he kind of misplaced his foot right there on that drill.
Yeah, CelAnima just picking up a couple greats here and there, and that miss definitely isn't gonna help. Jag's gonna take even more of a lead coming here into the last little section of this chart.
Yes, where you have the planet crossovers. Some of the gallops right there, both of them handling it pretty well. CelAnima picking up a miss. Jag looking to pick up a PFC on this. And he does, 1841 to CelAnima's 1790.
Yeah, great showing there from Jag, ripping out a PFC here in this pool.
Jag with 46, CelAnima 66, 11, and 3 misses. So
yeah.
definitely worked out in Jag's favor. At tail of the tape, I did see the record. Jag has a substantial PFC with just 19 grades. CelAnima only has 34. So it ended up kind of working out at the end of the day. All right, here we go. We go from one ridiculous driller song to another one. So I'm sure all. Oh Lord, yeah. Bear with me, chat.
It's been a long
I haven't had my tea.
Weekend.
I haven't had my morning tea. Don't worry, the spiciness will come. You know it. So. All of you are no stranger to rhythm game parties, so it's you really got to give it up to a lot of these competitors for staying up all night, probably not getting a lot of sleep, and being here bright and early to start our bracket. So you love it, and we're gonna go ahead and move into this next song. Let's see if CelAnima can actually equalize it, go 1-1, and take it to the tiebreaker.
Yeah, opening up here straight 16 note streams. Both players holding that yellow combo through that into this break section here.
All right, the step jumps in. CelAnima misplaces his foot on one of the step jumps. His packages is good, catches a miss. Both players now sitting on a broken combo, a blue combo for both.
Blue combos.
Even though CelAnima stumbled right there, he's doing a really, really good job of actually just staying a little shy of 10 points right behind, and we're tied.
Yeah, I actually saw CelAnima working their way back up. Jag's feeling very confident here after winning this last pick, so he's going to want to take this lead back.
Yeah, he picked up a couple misses, but is still able to kind of like maintain it. So Jag is still in the lead now. with about 40, actually about 30, 40 EX points right now.
Yeah, look how fast that EX lead changes. It went back in CelAnima's favor and then straight back to Jag after only a couple measures.
All right, this is a section we can kind of recenter yourself, get the break before you finish out what this song is known for, is in the drill section. Here we go.
Oh yeah, this takes so much stamina here. Nice little cold break.
Both of them locking back in.
Make some noise.
Hitting a great and a perfect there, CelAnima. That having a huge break like that can actually be very detrimental to your internal timing. Hopping straight back into those streams. CelAnima, it seemed like he just rushed it.
Yeah, he picked up a couple of goods and then a couple of misses right there.
Yeah, Cel definitely struggling here towards the end here.
All right,
Jag's going to take it by over 100.
1868 to CelAnima's 1691. Yeah, you can tell that CelAnima is a little bit gas on that section.
Yeah. Yeah, these players have been playing for so long. I'm sure they're super tired. I mean, it's day 2 of this event.
It is.
These players have been playing DDR all weekend.
Yeah, and the thing about CelAnima, the match that he won over Ambones, it was low. So
yeah,
they played 14s, and then the tiebreaker ended up being Awa Adori.
Yeah, yeah.
And Amber, who has been absolutely just killing it. It was actually really funny as you sit right here and people are going, wait, oh shoot, I forgot Amber's really good. Oh man, I'm so scared. I'm real scared of Amber. So if you're watching Amber, first of all, good shit. You are crushing
it. Unbelievable, incredible player.
But has a lot of the top players scared. So love to see it when the ladies make some of the boys club shake a little bit.
Yeah, big shout out to our ladies non-binaries here competing in this tournament, proving that they can fit in this space, making more spaces more welcoming for more people here. We love to do that at Ohio DDR.
All right, shout out to my Valkyrie Queens, but shout out to Max Unlimited X Special. We are doing an 18, first 18 of this stream. Let's go. Let's see if CelAnima can kind of maintain, recenter himself, get some of the stamina and come back. And right now, he's doing a really good job. Jag is only ahead by about, actually we're about tied now, commentator. You know how it goes with commentary. CelAnima still looking good on the gold combo coming into this free section. And now here we go. We're going to get a little bit of a, I mean, the X Special is it's such an intimidating, if you've ever played it, it's such an intimidatingly just stamina-inducing chart compared to just walking out with the 16.
Yeah, and along that same line too, if anyone tries taking a peek at these player cams, looking at the footwork, Jag was opting to bracket a couple of these jumps here.
Where CelAnima chose to just double step them. And it's working out. CelAnima with about a 30-point lead going into the freeze. Here we go. This is where it's going to come down to. CelAnima can go ahead and hold on to this lead, or if Jag is going to stay consistent as he is. He's picking up some series of greats right there. All right, here we go into the breakdown.
CelAnima really locking in here, busting out the best MA that they can muster.
Oh, CelAnima picks up his first miss. Still doesn't quite let the lead slip. Here we go. Can he hold on to it? Jag is right on his heels. And CelAnima takes it with an 82-point differential.
Yeah, great job to CelAnima there for locking in towards the end. Pulling out all the strength he can muster to finish out that chart and taking it by about 80 EX there. Really impressive stuff, guys.
All right, so we are going to the card draw, folks. So this card draw, RTO Nick Suited, who you saw yesterday, make it out of one round in pools, putting up an excellent performance, is RÖVOLUTIFN CSP. Tail of the tape shows that Jag has a PFC of 47 on it. CelAnima has a close. He has a AA of 985. But as we kind of seen, not only throughout today on the other machine on the other stream, twitch.tv/OhioDDR, if you ever want to check that out, your records might not matter because anything can happen in the tournament.
They can be very misleading. I mean, I've seen it a couple times happen throughout this tournament where a player goes into a pick, probably did some reconnaissance on their opponent and saw that they had a higher score and was like, this is probably a safe pick, and then they get absolutely wiped. because the player hasn't played the chart in 3 or so years. And so yeah, those PBs can be very misleading.
All right, so right now it's pretty close. Revolution CSP, a song that just is pretty active. It's pretty straightforward at the beginning, but really doesn't kick in and become a 17 until moments like that and towards the end of the song. Thing about Revolution, it's also a pretty long song. So you really just kind of have to manage your stamina really well, not expend too much energy at these parts. Both players handling the step jump really well. Jack has a lead of about 10 right now.
Yeah, the forms are looking great for these players. Minimal movement is going to be very important to conserve your stamina all the way to the end. Doing great on those jackhammers and double steps.
All right, both players handling steps. CelAnima picks up a miss right there. While Jack's still sitting on a full combo right now. It's just about what you'd expect, as he does have a PFC on this. This is the last moment that they kind of get to catch their breath. Recenter. Both of them white combo that entire section. CelAnima picking up a great right outside the freeze.
Yeah, absolutely locked in here going to the final couple sections. Jag still ahead by about 40 EX. He's going to want to hold his lead here all the way to the end.
All right, CelAnima picking up a great Jag. Just absolutely crushing that drill section right there. Beautiful, beautiful. CelAnima doing a good job. He's making up for that miss, still sitting on the gold combo, and he picks up a great. Oh, commentator's cursing. Looks like Jag just picked up his first good, but it's still on the full combo.
Yeah, Jag extending his lead, is able to handle these streams a little bit better with these marvelous. CelAnima actually picking up a lot of misses towards the end.
All right.
Jag with a full combo.
As they dap it out, hug it up, you love to see the camaraderie, the friendship. Here, as Jack takes it, full combo, 22-96, 71 perfects, 3 greats, and 2 goods, and CelAnima with 9 misses on that. So Jag wins that round. Look right here, we have PORKSLOPE, and you all know him, the man with the hat. If he's not wearing a top hat, I don't know who he is. T.Swag hopping up on the P1 side.
Yeah, we love players who can make an entrance easily recognizable.
And Pork over here, you know, showing the stream some love. Because, like I said, without you guys, I don't know where the heck we'd be right now. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be right here watching on twitch.tv/Eijiken or youtube.com/Eijiken. And we like you, we love you, we appreciate you. If you haven't done so, give the channel a follow on Twitch. Just click that little heart button right below. If you are on YouTube, or even if you're not, please subscribe to the YouTube. We're trying to hit the goal of 1,000 subs right before the end of the year. We're a little over 800, so tell a friend. Tell a friend, show some love. Not only do we have rhythm game tournament content like this, speaking of, this Saturday, as in 7 days from now, we will be in Orlando, Florida, specifically Melbourne, Florida, for Arcade Olympics, which is a massive not only rhythm game tournament but fighting game tournament and a cosplay competition. It's like a mini convention down there for that weekend. We will be streaming the Dance Rush Stardom freestyle competition, so please check that out. Please look forward to it. And also, we do stream other rhythm game content. Please look forward to a lot of content coming up this season, a lot of fun stuff. And, you know, I'm not saying I know something, but I hear a lot of things are about to happen.
A little birdie told you.
A little birdie, you know, was talking about how rhythm games are a big deal. But what's a big deal is we're about to go in the Schwarzchild field. Here we go. One of the new 16s that was added.
Yeah, very well known for being very stop heavy, super gimmick intensive chart. But I mean, physically, otherwise, it's nothing unbelievable for a 16.
Yes, this is one of those charts that I do call a knowledge check. If you aren't familiar with the abrupt stops in this one, you will get tripped up. It will throw you off. Other than that, it's a pretty dense 16, actually. Both players handle it really well. T.Swag looking gorgeous coming into this section right here with a PFC.
Yeah, and the thing too with, I mean, charts like this, knowledge check charts, right, is all the players at this level of competition, they're going to know all these like the back of their hand. And it's just unbelievable seeing these players have such a deep knowledge of this game to where they can just rip out plays like this. I mean, yeah, T.Swag still holding that yellow combo, Pork only picking up a grade or two earlier on. It's absolutely phenomenal watch here at Mistake on the Lake.
This is the level of DDR competition that you came to expect, that you love to see here. Some good-ass DDR weekend. Here we go. We're about to get right here, kind of reset back into the chart. And Pork picking up a series of perfects right there. T.Swag handling it with ease as he now extends it to about a 30-40 EX lead right now. All right, and Pork just decides to just, you know what? You know, I see what it is. I'm just going to go ahead and maintain and just bracket it out. Smart move. You know, why expend the energy? Oh my God. Why expend the energy if you know that there's just no point? Especially with this next song. Chat, it's time.
I'm not excited. I'm not excited.
What is one of the most overcharted 17s in the game, and it's especially fucked up?
It's the one everyone complains about.
Take a second. If we get there. So one of these players has a pick of Jucunda in their pocket. However, I think it looks like they just look forward to Jucunda coming up. We're gonna do Muteki Buffalo
first.
We're gonna do Muteki Buffalo first.
Another chart that players I heard noise about them not liking this. I love this chart. I think this chart is beautiful.
I don't mind it. The song is a banger. Shout out to C-Show.
C-Show. We need more C-Show in DDR.
Here we go. Both players within 1 point. It's still early, although T.Swag sitting on the white combo. So I'm sorry, chat. I spoke into existence. That being said, we have a close match within 1 to 2 points of each other. Trading the lead. T.Swag picks up an early grade, which is actually giving Pork about a 2-point EX lead right now.
Yeah, these players doing great to handle these burst triples. Maybe not ready to have their stamina go into this. It can be really hard to go straight into a 16th after having Ace for so long coming to the slowdown section here.
Both of them are handling it really well. As you said, at this level, the knowledge checks are there. They are fully prepared for it. There are no surprises. Pork right now with a 10 EX point lead. Those early grades really hurting T.Swag right now.
These players doing a great job of reading slow here. This section lasts a long time. So as your eyes get used to reading wherever you have to adjust your eyes to be able to read the slow section, it goes straight back into the fast section. So you have to be ready for it.
Both players white comboing the jacks. Good job. Both of them choosing to double step it.
Some fancy ghost stepping coming out from T.Swag here just to keep himself on lock. Going straight back into it.
All right. Although T.Swag did pick up those greats and down by 10, did an amazing job white comboing the drill section right before the speed up. But Pork doing an amazing job of holding on to that lead, sitting at 13 points ahead right now.
Yeah, it's so hard to take that lead back from Pork when both players are just white comboing all of these stream chains.
All right, full combo. Pork takes it 14-36 to T.Swag 14-19.
Yeah, just a 10 perfect difference between the two players. So close.
Yeah, so Pork taking that chance to take a break seems to have worked out in his favor at this point. He is able to get a little bit of the energy going, able to conserve himself, and you can kind of see him, doing hitting the bow like, oh God, all right.
You gotta keep going, gotta push on.
All right, so chat, are you ready? You ready for what's about to happen?
It's time.
It's Jucunda time.
Players, deep breath in, exhale.
Why isn't this an 18 yet? I don't care what you think out there. Chat, you probably agree with me. This is an 18. This doesn't make any sense. However, with it being a 17 and it being right on that cusp of like the final echelon of play from being an uppers, if you were to make top 4, you need to know this chart. You need to know this chart. You need to be good at this chart. You need to be prepared to get counterpicked on this chart. No one likes this chart.
No one likes this song.
I love this song.
Do you really?
I love this noise.
I think with Muteki Buffalo, it's one where the chart is like debatable, but the song is just unequivocally a banger. I
love
not
the
like
noise.
this song
Shout out
at
to
all.
Miss Eijiken in chat. She will tell you how much she cannot stand that I listen to ridiculous music. But speaking of ridiculous, here we go. T.Swag starting off with the white combo, breaking it at about 18. All right, so this song infamous for having a lot of step jumps and then coming out of it with drill patterns outside of it, just like kind of how you see right there.
Yeah, the pattern is so awkward here. These players doing a great job to keep their yellow combos.
Yeah, it's very impressive actually. Even on this part wipes a lot of people who are not ready for it. Really tricky. It looks like Pork picked up his first grade going into the freeze.
Yeah, watch these players' footworks on these more awkward patterns and how they handle these.
T.Swag picks up a miss right at the freeze, but he's still maintaining the lead. But this is the part of the song where the lead might just catch up or change. Oh, T.Swag picking up a great from that, while Pork handled that beautifully. Still only down by about 10. Here we go. T.Swag.
So awkward.
T.Swag doing beautifully. Pork picked up a good, so still sitting on a full combo with a good. He is down by 30.
Yeah, it's a tough hole to dig yourself out of when this chart just does not give up.
Picks up a miss, shakes. However, we still have more chart left. Anything can happen between now and the end of chart. Here we go, breaking into the step jump section.
These players doing a great job keeping yellow combo, but Pork actually taking a couple misses here. Not going to help that EX lead. T.Swag just going to pull even further ahead towards the final section.
All right, T.Swag still sitting on a 400 combo, looking gorgeous. All right, let's see if Pork can finish strong, hold on to it, and he just, yeah, there it is. T.Swag takes it, 19-15. You can see him nod his head. Yeah, I'm cool with that score. I like that. I'm very cool with that score.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
We are in the 15s folder, it looks like. Arrabbiata. So you want to talk about a chart that your boy is not a fan of. I bloody hate this chart. And I love crossovers. I just am so bad at this song.
Yeah, it starts to feel like a very nothing chart with a very nothing song. Both of these players having great scores on it. Pork just 5 perfects less than T.Swag's PB. So it seems like they're both very confident, very comfortable with this.
I'm glad there's some love in the chat for the hate for Arrabbiata.
Yeah.
But here we go. Both players lock in. They dap it out. Chat, we are going to the last song of this set, Arrabbiata. And Pork choosing to go risky business with Life 4 on. And it seems to be working out right now. Both players are tied.
Yeah, players often, sometimes people leave it on by accident. I believe some players like to leave it on for that tactile feeling whenever you miss, so you have more of a concrete feedback from the game.
All right, Pork ahead by about 1 point right now. Both players still sitting on that PFC.
Steps are looking so crisp right now. All these marvelouses. Loopsman though, T.Swag
and it
picking
looks
up a
like
good.
T.Swag picked up a good right as we started the section. So that gives Pork a lead by about 10 EX points right now. Pork still sitting on his gold combo.
Yeah, Pork's definitely going to want to keep this throughout this next slow section.
EX by 9 points now. Good job on T.Swag for just keeping it and not letting it too far away from him.
Yeah, locking back in very, very good for T.Swag. Going to want to
Pork picks up a great along the way. However, still maintaining that lead now by about 13 points.
Yeah,
not much song
EX.
left either, so it's up to Pork to go ahead and maintain the lead.
Yeah, I mean 13 EX at this level of competition, that is such a big hole to climb back from, and T.Swag is not going to be able to do it. Pork's going to take this pick. Hugging it out. We love to see it.
Absolutely.
Big respect for all the competitors here.
So, shout out to both the players for putting in an amazing set, for blessing us with Jucunda and also cursing us to have to witness Jucunda. So, chat, we just got shown what's coming up. This set's spicy.
It is spicy.
I have to say it with
Very
a straight
spicy.
tone. It is very spicy, chat. I hope you look forward to it, because I am.
Yeah, and also, again, I mean, for all the people in chat, I wish everyone that's staying at home here could feel the energy in this place. I've been here all weekend. My voice is definitely getting there. The noise pollution, it's all around. People enjoying games all around us. We're in the thick of it here in Minter, Ohio at Round 1 GLM. We've been loving it here. The energy's been at the top, as high as it can be throughout the whole weekend. And now I'm going to ask you, do you think about me?
I told you. This set's spicy.
It's spicy. It's fast.
It's very spicy, chat.
It's hot. It's fast.
So, shout out to the corn gang in the chat. Let me see them eyeballs, chat. Because we are here, we are now. It is time for some good ass DDR. Both players are locked in. Let's get it. Egoism 440 ESP.
Nothing much to say about this, honestly. There's a couple gimmicks throughout, but it's just fast. It's blistering here.
This is the song is one of the biggest knowledge chats, and also a test of your actual skill, as foot speed does matter. Going into it, going to the first set of the stream, looks like Pork is taking the lead. Jag did break combo a few times. Both players have now broken combo. First set of stops, here we go.
Yeah, there's not many charts of DDR here that hit this 220 BPM mark, these 220 streams. This is like the top of foot speed testing, and both these players are doing great to keep locked in here.
All right, both players combo broke at the same time. Pork still maintaining that lead by about 35 EX right now. And unfortunately, it's Egoism, so what would be a break, there are no breaks in the song. You can't blink,
weird.
you gotta eyes open.
Super weird rhythms here, both players trying their best to stay locked in, getting ready to go back into this memorization section. Great job on the stop.
And let's kick it. All right, this is the last chance that they're gonna get to go ahead and redial back in their timing before we hit the base kick. Ooh, and it looks like Pork did pick up a miss. Jack still sitting on the full combo through that section. Picks up a miss.
Not enough EX here. Pork is going to take it with his final jump here. Pork going to be up one pick over Jag.
17-19 to Jag, who has 1658. That song is no joke, as you just saw. Really good song, but also one of the biggest knowledge chats and one of the songs that if you're going to be in uppers and you do well, you need to be ready for that.
Yeah, it's also one of the shorter songs, but I mean that 220 stream, it just ruins you, especially playing it here. First song of this match.
It's very dense. That's what makes that pretty interesting. But we are going to go to Triple Journey, and it looks like both players do have a PFC on it. Jag with the better PFC of 34 breaks, and it looks like Pork has a PFC of 56. Yep. Either way, very impressive score by both players. This is what I would call kind of like a 16 that goes. Flies at you, it's almost 200 BPM. You're definitely doing a lot of stream on nearly 200 BPM. And it likes to just kind of disperse itself all throughout.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if Jag can go ahead and get one on the board with Triple Journey and equalize it at 1-1. All right, both players just broke their white combo, so now we are sitting at about equal. 1 to 2 point difference between them. We are tied going to the first freeze.
Yeah, these players really have to dig deep. They're sweating. They can feel it. Their legs are aching, but they want to stay locked in.
And yeah, and observation too. Pork choosing to play this on mirror, actually. And it seems to be working out for him. He is keeping up by about 1 to 2 points right behind Jag, who is doing a good job of navigating this entire section. Looking very comfortable, actually.
Yep. These players indeed are going combo wombo neck and neck here. A little bit of a slower section, less dense. Players trying to regain, build their stamina back up for these streams.
All right. Jag with about an 8-point EX lead. Pork doing a good job finessing that section right there, making it look absolutely easy as he chooses to step a little bit wider, and I could see that it didn't work out in his favor as he picks up his first break right there.
Yeah, Jag just taking a couple EX here and there, and he's going to run with it to his final stream. Jag still up by about 15 EX. Doing a great job holding his yellow combo here too. Incredibly impressive with how
Final stream, here we go.
And Jag with the PFC taking it by 12 EX over Pork here. Phenomenal job by both of these players.
And Jag actually tying his PB.
Yeah.
Matching his PB with 34 perfects. We love to see it.
Pork only having that flag at 10 perfects away. I mean, phenomenal plays by both of these players. Matching your PB in tournament after you're already sweating. Been playing DDR all weekend.
We take up scores.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. I always say at tournaments, you play out of your mind. Generally, you play better at a tournament than you've ever played. You play it up. It's just something about the tournament environment where you just like lock in.
It's that flow state.
Yeah, you hit the flow state way easier. And generally, people, even if they do lose, they just are like, I can't believe I put up that score. Wait, what's going on? How?
Yeah, and for everyone in chat that hasn't been able to experience something like this, try your best to make it out to a DDR tournament. The energy here is incredible. Competing in it, you dig as deep as you possibly can. You unlock some things inside yourself that you didn't know you had. It's something that everyone should experience. We love it out here.
All right, so pretty funny. Bubby, the TO, is shaking his head as we go to London Evolved version B.
Work here, actually having a PFC on this. Jag only having a 995, a couple grades. Ignore me searching for my water bottle that I put on the ground.
Staying hydrated out here, Jag.
Yeah.
So this pick is definitely in favor of Pork, as he has it looks like a 64 perfect, which is not bad for London Evolved CSP.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the London Evolved's notorious for being very, very tricky, which I feel like I say about basically every single chart at this in this 17 folder. All these players have just been playing tricky chart after tricky chart with some crazy speed changes, some gimmicks, stops all over the place. Well, they know what they're doing.
Here we go.
Yeah, shout out to Tag. Tag in the building, I believe. It came out here first time in America, able to see high-level DDR, some good-ass DDR, as my co-commentator would say.
Absolutely, and some good-ass DDR. We are tied coming out of the freeze. Oh, and Jag picks up a great.
Pork trading that great out as well. Both players with great combos now.
All right, 9-point difference between the two. Both of them handling the jump section really well. Pork picking up a perfect right there, which has actually helped Jag close it. So Jag is only behind by 3 points. So we go into the slowdown. Jag kind of stepping a little bit slow on some of those. So.
Yeah, all over the place for Jag, losing a couple of EX here and there. Pork's going to take that lead and run with it here and speed up.
All right. And here we go during the freeze. Pork with a 12-point lead right now. Both players still sitting on a full combo, and as we go into this section, both of them handle that beautifully. Pork extending his lead by about 20 points. Now that drops to 10 as Pork picks up a miss.
Yeah, resetting his combo. Jag doesn't have a ton of chart left to gain this lead, but in this final stream section, both players are going to combo it with ease.
But Pork, PFCing that entire drill section, is going to take it 2032 to Jag 1992.
Yeah,
they
hug it out again.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
Yeah, we got some beautiful people out here playing some DDR. We love all these competitors, absolutely tippy top level. They were saying, I mean, staying locked in is super important. When you take a break, when you step off that pad, it's all about that mentality, staying locked in. You want to be in that tournament mindset for as long as you're playing. You want to fight to the very end, and these players are here to do exactly that.
And thankfully for us, we get to be here to enjoy some of this DDR boost ass. It's good ass DDR. It's so good. It's so good. I just want to take it and add it to my water and flavor this water and make it just like juice. Give me some of this DDR juice.
The DDR
I want
juice.
it. I want it.
H2O.
Sorry, headphones.
ASMR.
No. All right. So I did get a little bit of a peek at our first pick. And chat, we are going to go to Legend of MAXX special. That's right, we're in uppers now. We're in uppers now, chat. It's just spicy from here on out.
We're at the end. We're getting there. All these charts are so insane.
Yes, and both players with very impressive scores knowing this chart. CelAnima with a PFC with a wild 25 perfects. Absolutely crazy score on that. Whereas you have T.Swag with a 99.8. All right, so with CelAnima, as you said before, hopefully him taking his break is enough for him to reset, especially on a chart like this, where you're going to need as much energy as you can get to maintain and kind of keep your consistency. But here we go, chat. Don't blink. Chart starts immediately.
Both players picking up grades right at the beginning, holding this green combo with these weird patterns.
All right, but only 1 to 2 points.
Yeah, CelAnima just ahead by a couple EX here. And it seems like that break did serve him well. He's able to stay locked into that marvelous window.
All right, CelAnima locked in. Good MA through this section. T.Swag is picking up a couple of perfects. But we are still within 1 to 2 points of each other, chat.
Yeah, this chart, it's so weird to keep staying into that marvelous window because it really tries to ruin your stamina with a bunch of those jump sections. And then it just throws burst streams that can be all over the place, crossovers, just like that.
And we are tied into the freeze, chat. Eyes open, let's go.
It's like a movie.
All right, T.Swag with about a 1 to 2 point lead right now. Here we go into this freeze right here.
T.Swag just up by a couple EX.
And he picked up, both players pick up a miss. We were 10 points of each other. Here we go, chat, here we go.
CelAnima wanted to work back, but not quite going to do it. T.Swag is going to take that point there from under CelAnima's nose.
Jeez. T.Swag, 1579 with 45 perfects, 1 great, 2 misses. CelAnima, 56, 5 and 2 misses. It was CelAnima, like, he kind of let that slip right there at the end. He did pick up like an extra 2 misses right there, and that gave T.Swag just enough to be able to edge that out. That was crazy as we were tied going in and out of that frame.
Yeah, it's so hard, especially, I mean, as a player, I wonder if they can help, if they can't help but just like look at the other person's score during that section when they know it's coming up. Seeing that you're tied, the nerves must be absolutely insane.
All right, so we are going to drop down to the 15s, and we are going to go right back to Spanish Snowy Dance. We saw it earlier.
Yep. We saw
one of CelAnima's
CSP
picks
earlier as well.
CelAnima struggled a little bit on this, but with him playing it once already, hopefully kind of, you know, redialed it back in, analyzed what he had trouble on, and is going to fire back with another one. Or T.Swag might go up 2-0. Let's see, chat.
Yeah, T.Swag definitely going to feel confident going into this pick here. Still holding that white combo after CelAnima already dropped a perfect, and now both of them with yellow combo neck and neck here.
Spanish Snowy Dance, infamous for being a 15 that is very syncopated, very active, with little sections of some of the bursts, like right here. Both players handling it beautifully, still within 1 to 2 points of each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of these patterns too can have some ambiguity, and it can trip up players who might not know exactly what foot to start on. And now T.Swag actually picking up the first great at this point. CelAnima only ahead by about 70x.
And T.Swag picking up a miss, giving CelAnima a 10-point lead right now.
Yeah, Cel doing a great job still holding that yellow combo.
All right, in the syncopation section right here, you have these 12s. Both players timing them really well.
Foot switch
Both
section,
choosing the foot switch.
Yeah. T.Swag just picking up a lot of misses here, falling out of the rhythm a little bit, while Cel seems to be absolutely locked in heading to his final couple measures. Cel just needs to keep strong.
But T.Swag, coincidentally, even though he picked up the miss, his MA has been on point, and it's been enough to keep him only 7 points behind. Actually, about 10 right now. Cel locked in, looking beautiful, still sitting on the PFC.
Only a 90x difference coming to this final section.
And here we go. CelAnima's going to take it.
Great job
with
to
a
Cel.
PFC 1888 to T.Swag's 1880. 38 perfect from Cel. 36 and 2 greats from T.Swag. All right, so Cel does a good job and brings it back. It looks like that time away to go ahead and resort himself worked out because he fires back on his song to equalize it at a 1-1.
Yeah, players coming on these cabs, taking these machine perfects from the locals, or the machine records from the locals.
All right. Oh, he's coming over to show us.
Oh.
So, shout out to Tagsama, aka Yoshiro Taguchi, in the building, in attendance all weekend. If you're on Twitter, you've seen some of the pictures. Follow on Twitter at Ohio DDR. Tag has been having a good time this entire weekend, meeting fans for his first time in America. And what better way to show how much we love them than to card draw Saber Wing Akira Ishihara headshot remix. So this song, Saber Wing, pretty well known for having some stops. One of the earlier songs that just had infamous for its stops and its BPM changes. This song is no different. Interesting thing about this one is going to be the stream section. Right as soon as you come out of the freeze section. So I'm going to curious. It's going to. I have a feeling it's going to be made or break by that stream section. We might see some changes. Here we go.
Yeah, and if you saw the players' PBs before we went into it, both players having PFCs, but quite low perfect counts actually, which is pretty indicative of how hard this chart is to MA.
All right, the first slowdown. Both players handle it beautifully. Self just about a 2-point lead. 1 to 2 points actually. Here we go. We're about to go into the speed up. All right, still within 1 to 2 points of each other. Cel picking up a perfect right there, which now ties it.
Both players doing a great job to hold that yellow combo through this freeze section.
All right, both players doing really well, really well. Here we go. 4 points. Still sitting on the PFC in this slowdown.
Doing a great job with those
And
stops.
Cel picks up a great, giving T.Swag a chance to tie it. All right, syncopation section. Here goes the stream. Cel turning and forfeiting a couple of perfects, which gave T.Swag a chance, who MA'd this entire stream.
That takes so much energy. You're expending all the energy in your body to spin your body like that. To that section, T.Swag actually finally picking up a great there, but still pulling ahead by about 10EX into this twist. Gonna close it out by 11EX there. Great job to T.Swag, hugging it out, patting it out.
15-25 to 15-14. So, okay. Wow, so T.Swag is going to move on. Chat, it looks like we are going to go ahead and we're going to do a little bit of a rotation. I'm going to go ahead and get some tea. And I'm going to put plenty of honey in it.
But catch me on the other stream.
All right, so Orca's going to go ahead and hop over to the next stream. You're going to see more of him over there. Chat, I will be right back. I'll be back soon. Until then, we're going to go ahead and swap out. let's go ahead and get ready to have a good time and check you in a little bit.
Oh, maybe you can hear me now.
We're live. Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello. I think this is the last match of this pool. Our final round robin. Hi, it's Ambones. I played earlier, but I'm out, so I get to chill here with all of y'all. So we're getting a sweet pick for Jag and Hootsman, who I believe is AKA T.Swag. Wow.
I'm going to let my co-commentator take this for a bit while I wait to get some headphones.
All right. And they're playing pretty difficult, and this can't be a warm-up at this point. I'm jumping in the middle of this pool, so we're just going to learn on the fly together. So we have Jag on the left, T.Swag, Hootsman on the right. And both players had pretty comparable PBs. I believe Jag had 20, and then T.Swag maybe had 23. This song is hard. Oh, and T.Swag gets a good. So we're gonna end this section and get a little break, so get a little breather. Jag keeping PFC. Very close, 1 EX difference right now.
Yeah, both players doing a great job holding close to each other. Absolutely dead even right now.
Love to see it. This is what you like to see, and especially the final match of a pool. And I think one of the hard things about this song is the speed. So these patterns are pretty tricky. I mean, you have a lot of jumps. It's pretty intense, like in terms of being a 15, but it's also really fast. So for me, at least, it's easy to rush this. And then we're gonna get some weird yellow notes here for a bit and close it out. Again, keeping it really close. Oh, this is gonna come down to the wire. Oh, T.Swag takes it by 2. Which is incredible. And I believe this was Jag's pick. Wow, so 22 versus 17 on a good. 17 on a good is unreal. That's so good. Wow.
Yeah, these are the kind of song picks that we're going to see here. These players only 2 EX away from each other. This level of competition is absolutely insane. You guys need to stay tuned in here because you're going to see this all day. Over here and also on Ohio DDR. There's another side of the bracket going on right now. So you guys are in for some good ass DDR for all of today and for the long haul.
Totally. And we are moving on to PARANOiA Hades, the Challenge 18. Yeah, it's so true. I mean, it's going to be amazing DDR all day today. And I think at the point that we're in with this tournament, it's going to stay incredibly close, especially when you have, I'm using air quotes that you can't see, easier level songs like a 15, which is still really hard. But 18s are going to be competitive. Anything really going forward is going to be a close match. All right, both players seem to be fairly familiar with this. The beginning of this song isn't too hard, but it's gonna get spicy very quick. And both players are not playing this with a turn mod.
T.Swag just having the lead by about 20 EX here. Both players dropping their yellow combos. Jag actually dropping his combo completely, taking a miss right there. And so T.Swag is going to extend his lead even more. Both players dropping a bunch of misses throughout this section. This is an 18. It's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, songs and charts like this can be so relentless. I mean, it's a stream into jumps that we saw earlier. Now we have these jacks in the slowdown. So it's not just a relentless, fast song with a lot of stream and crossover and jumps, but you also have a very technical slowdown. So chart knowledge is really important for an 18 like this. And both players, I mean, just absolutely ripping it going into the end, doing some sick crossovers, really smooth. T.Swag getting some misses. but still a commanding lead.
Jag actually pulling a little bit, but T.Swag is going to keep that lead and take this point against Jag here on PARANOiA HADES.
He's drifted. Ah, so good.
Yeah, look at that MA from T.Swag there. That's incredible.
That's so good. And both players 2 misses and 4 misses. Like the money score is incredible, but the miscount is so good. 9 greats, a good, and 4 misses. Ah, love it.
All right, so it looks like
Maybe this is the last match in the pool.
Yeah, I believe it is. It's Pork versus Cel. And this match is for elimination, so these players are fighting for the tournament live.
These players, it looks like we have PORKSLOPE on, ooh, okay, great. We have PORKSLOPE on the left, and we have CelAnima on the right. Amazing picks coming up. Kind of want to spoil them, but I'm not going to. I think we're gonna live on the edge.
We can say we'll let them simmer.
But we do have a 15 and a 16, so we'll at least spoil the difficulties.
Yeah, far cry from the 18 that we just saw.
Love it. Love to see a classic. I have heard Max 300, I think, at least like 5 times during this tournament.
I don't know if anyone's familiar. There was a bingo made. There's always
really?
a bingo card made for every mistake on the lake. The free space is always Max 300.
Oh, that rules.
It
That's
always
so good.
gets picked.
Wow, so it looks like, okay, CelAnima has a 19 perfect PB. PORKSLOPE with about, I think it was a 51 PFC. But as you probably know, or if you've seen this chart before, there are really 2 tricky parts to the song. So it's going to be the freeze, stop, and the first steps right after that, and then the end run, you have a couple triplets. So it's going to be an MA battle for everything really else outside of those 2 sections.
Yeah, everything else being quite straightforward for a 15 at least.
So far we have CelAnima with a slight lead, but it's, I mean, really anybody's game.
Yeah, this beginning section, both players handling very well, keeping the marvelous window locked. Doing a great job keeping it. Pork just, it's actually neck and neck now. Exact dead even. Pork coming ahead by a couple EX.
We'll see what happens here. This is the nail biter section. Oh, tied coming out of the stop. Oh, and a great from PORKSLOPE. A marvelous, I think, from CelAnima.
Yep. Yeah, so actually pulling ahead now because of that stop section into the streams.
Yeah.
Cel still holding that PFC.
All right. Yeah, and every perfect matters at this point.
Yeah, Pork definitely still has room to gain this lead. Coming back into these triplets.
Keep the combo. Both players.
Cel's gonna keep it though.
CelAnima with the PFC, very, very strong showing. 31 to 37 on a great though, like incredibly close for EX, just an 8 EX difference. And again, that's what you're going to see at this point in the pools and this point in the tournament is really close matches, like consistent PFCs, perfect full combos, or near PFCs. So as we see with 1 Great.
Yeah, all these players are doing absolutely phenomenal. I've been loving the tournament so far, being able to watch this many high-level DDR players in one place, battling each other to see who can be #1.
And I think we're going to a 16 now. Oh, this is a great 16. I know what this is.
I don't think
Let's get ready for it. It's going to get weird. This is so weird. I love Trigger. I love me a Trigger pick.
Yeah, I believe I saw Trigger early, or it was later yesterday actually, when I was on commentary yesterday.
Yeah.
Trigger was also picked. I saw some love for it in chat. Hopefully we can see the same.
That is not my experience with this song, but cheers to anyone who likes Trigger. Both players, PB is a PFC, which is really impressive. So should expect some song familiarity, but looks like Pork picked up an early miss and some grades.
So gonna lose that lead, Cel ahead by about 10 EX here.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of speed changes, and also the sync is kind of weird on this one. So it's pretty easy to lose it. It's just going to be important to pick it back up quickly. CelAnima still ahead by about 20.
Yeah, and I think that's something we haven't talked a lot about on stream is the sync of these songs. Unlike a lot of other Bomani games, you can't actually change your offset in DDR like you can in other games like Voltex 2DX. So you're kind of just at the whim of however the charters time the charts. And so every song's different, and these players, it's not immediately evident. All of these players have such an encyclopedic knowledge of all of these charts to know exactly where they need to be hitting, how early or late.
Right. Because you can't adjust the game, you can only adjust yourself.
Yep.
Okay, and CelAnima still ahead by about 20.
Yeah, doing great to hold his lead here. Picking up a couple grades. Pork actually picking up a good there on that crossover. Scooby.
Yeah, and I believe the end of this song is going to be some pretty fast crossovers, so easy to lose combo. So we'll see, yeah, if this makes a difference. Otherwise, CelAnima is on track to take it.
Seems like it. Pork's going to take a couple more misses. Not a ton of EX left, but Pork's actually coming ahead a little bit. Only loses by 3 EX at the end there.
Oh my gosh. Nail Biter.
Yeah, I believe Cel just picked up a ton of perfects in a row. That was so close.
39 perfects from Pork. But yeah, not enough to take the win. 48 and just less non-combos from CelAnima. So squeaked that one out.